Okay. You hear me or no? On Sim. The settings I have it on Sim. I don't know what's going on with it. I changed it twice now. Oh my. Did anybody play in comp today? Yeah, DJ hit me up last night, and I checked it last night, and it was, I switched it to Sim. And I played my game this morning, I checked it was back to comp.
When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team
I'll keep an eye on it as well.
the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Longhorns will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for a crease to the left. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Give to Brown. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They go right back to him. Running to Green. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have controlled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Looking for a crease. It's Tatum. Got the first down. Looking for more. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The play fake on first down to throw. And this one will be stopped. No gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Back to pass. It's Hoover. Finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Returner goes out of bounds.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Riley. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what to catch you, big fella.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give from the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He's in open space downfield. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Finds the tight end. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't
Brooks could fucking catch.
For the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Longhorns need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Got a man, it's Bussey. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding his zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
moving away from pressure. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Concepcion. Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line. On the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, what a cut! He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Got his man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives...
Breaks into the open. Oh, he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Give him 6. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Clemson. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Keeps the play going. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bussey. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. There's the pressure. Fighting off the defender. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They get to the line quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's got his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Now adjusting. Touchdown Aggies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he dropped it!
Come on, man. You got one fucking fumble my way, dude.
I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Let's go. The give to the back. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
2-9 Philly. Flare, check. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Bulldozes his way through. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Running to the left. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Hoover.
Fuck's a pick out, dude.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver.
That is crazy.
Touchdown, Texas! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Yeah, and a nice job quickly getting the ball out. These bubble screens got to come out fast and got to come out to your playmakers who you can throw it to. Trust them to make the right read, get the ball upfield, and get in the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
What's up, Rob? I know. I was going to go out. Let me turn this off. Feels like it's about to go out. Feels like the game's about to go out.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try to run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Norman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having to throw the football. Now you make it third and manageable and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice second down play.
And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. The throw, grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. He tries to take the top off. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm, and I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Run more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
28, Texas, 14.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Finds his man. It's Riley. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Quarterback in trouble. Just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Man, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Aggies! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. The Aggies in position to say goodbye to Texas University. So long to the orange and the white as they build the lead.
It's been Gig'em here. They're pulling away, just making more plays, and it seems like at the opportune moment, they're the team that's stepping up.
And they're loving this. The A&M fan base, that is. Just loving giving it to their rival, Texas. If they could finish this one off, these people will go insane.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen set up. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got away.
This up.
Touchdown, Longhorn! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. leaves it with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be...
There he goes. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A good break there as the penalty gives them the 3rd down conversion. 1st down for this offense. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. The sweet feet buy a little time. That's reeled in. It's Armstrong. And he's knocked down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnover.
Brings it inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Tulsa rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. They go to the wide receiver screen. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's a mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Extending the play. Lets it fly. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Texas A&M going up tempo. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. How good have they been on 3rd down today, and another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
On the run, still looking. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. The latest edition of this tradition-rich rivalry ends with the Aggies saying howdy to a victory over the despised Longhorns in the Lone Star Showdown. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.